What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your TradingView to trade like a pro. And what I mean by that is just simply making your chart any way you want it so that it's easiest for you to read. I don't really like how the default looks, and a lot of other people don't either. There's a lot of ways to spice it up so it's visually more stimulating to look at, because a lot of what we do while we look at these charts is very detail oriented. So if we don't have a catchy chart to look at where we can see in each individual detail, we're not going to have an accurate reading. And also, it's just good to know and get comfortable with TradingView so that when you're looking at charts, you feel like you can really dive in and look at it exactly how you need to. So the first thing I'm going to do is I don't really like the graph in the background, so I'm going to show you how to change it or just get rid of it. So what I just did right there was I right-click on the background. I go down to Settings. Now here is where we can change the candlesticks, but I'm going to go down to Background. So right here is where we can change the color of the background. I know a lot of people that do a back background, or this is probably painful on the eyes. Let's not do that. I like the white background. So here's where we can change the grid. So we can actually change it up to different colors right here. I'm going to change it to white so that I can't see it. Boom, just like that. So that's going in the background. I have a nice blank canvas to work on. Next, I'm going to change the candlesticks right here. So we're going to go to Style right here. And so this is the color candlesticks. So this is the actual candlestick body. This is the border of the candlestick body. And then this is the wick. So right now it's all set to the same color. Again, this is really up to your personal preference. I really like to change up the color to something bright and vibrant, something that perks up your eyes, perks up your brain, so you're actually interested in what you're looking at instead of these drab, kind of dark green and red colors. So I like to do light blue for buys, and then I also like to do purple for sells, or also this pink color I think is what I usually use. Again, it doesn't matter what color you use as long as that it works for you visually. Then I'll put slightly darker blue on that so that you can see the candlestick a little better. Oops, wrong one. Boom. All right. So I made it so these are really good for me. See, I like to make sure that the wick is a different color than the candlesticks, because it's really important to know where the wicks start and begin, born, dead, and all that good stuff. So make sure we can really see the wicks. So that's really it for the chart we're going to be looking at. So we're going to hit OK right here. Boom, just like that. And so now I'm going to show you how to put on the indicators that we're going to use in the strategy in the next video. So first one you go over is the Bollinger Band. So Bollinger Band, if you don't know how to add that, you're going to go up to indicators right here, type in Bollinger Band. Boom, you're just going to click it and add it. So I already have it on here. So I'm going to show you how you can make it look like this. So let me make it back to the default so I can start where you guys are. There we are. So that's what your Bollinger Band is going to look like. So right here, make sure that your length right here, by the way, is set to 34. Boom. And now we're set up for the strategy. All right, so then go back into the settings. Now we're going to go into style. So the basis is just this moving average in the middle where these are derived from, the outer bands. So I'm just going to change this to black. Doesn't really matter. The important thing right here is we're going to change the upper band to red to indicate that it's a good time to sell when it's up there. Make this fatter so it's easier to see. And then the lower band, I'm going to make green to indicate when price is down below, it's a good time to buy. So we can make these really fat. Make it so it's really easy to see. Boom, just like that. And I'm even going to get rid of the background because I don't think it's necessary. I'm going to change that to white. Boom. So this is my ideal Bollinger Band, easiest way to use the strategy. So up next, I'm going to show you how to do the same thing with some other indicators. So right here, we're going to use the RSI, Relative Strength Indicator. Boom. So I'm going to change the color. Let's change it purple. Again, I'm just doing this to show you that you can really customize it any way you want. We're going to make it fatter, and I'm going to get rid of the background because we don't really need that. Boom, so now we've cleaned RSI. Now I'm going to show you how to modify the MACD. Boom, we're just going to hit settings. Then, so right here is where we change the line. So the MACD line, we're gonna make fat. The signal line, we make fat. These are things that we want to see. And then with the columns right here, we can probably change to histogram so it's not as distracting because we're not gonna pay very close attention to that. Boom, so that's perfect right there. Then now we're gonna do stochastic, just like so. Go to settings, and it's the same thing. Save that color, make these fatter, get rid of the background so there's less colors to distract us. Boom. So there we go. So that's how you modify the chart in TradingView. It's very customizable. You can make it really any way you want, any color, any combinations that just make it easier for you. This makes it a lot easier for me to get really accurate views of what I'm looking at. Thicker lines are just easier to confirm visually that the crossover happened. The variety of colors makes it easier to differentiate what I'm looking at. So we can even make these a different color just to make it a little easier on us, make it just a slightly different shade of blue, a slightly different shade of red, just so we can note the difference, whatever works for you. So there you have it. In the next video, we're gonna break it all down, combine everything I went over in this lesson, and teach you how to put it into a strategy. I will see you guys there.